Doctor talk about the cooking gases. That's why we're always enlightening the family member. The use of cooking gas is very dangerous. If you are using cooking gas, make sure you have a special, make sure your cylinder is always outside. Make sure you get a cylinder which is separate with the burner. The cylinder must be outside. Then you get what we call galvanized pipe tube. Then you convey your gas to your burner which is always inside the kitchen. But when it becomes necessary for you to keep your cylinder inside the kitchen, make sure there's a special window which is always open. In case of leakage of the gas, then the gas, it will escape. And as it is natural, some of us, we don't have sense of smell. And you know, when gas is leaking, this gas, when it is leaking, it crawls like a snail. It crawls like a snail. If you keep your cylinder inside the kitchen and there is a leakage of the gas, it will crawl inside your sitting room, your bedroom, and wherever it is. Slightly if you are a smoker. Some they even smoke inside their bedrooms. When you decide to smoke, when you scratch your matches or you ignite your lighter, you discover fire outbreak. Without knowing that the fire is caused by the leakage of the gas. Yes, please, if you're using a cooking gas, make sure the cylinder is separate with the burner. When there is a fire outbreak, if the cylinder, there's a reason for that, but there's no time. If the cylinder is outside, when there is a fire outbreak, if the cylinder is outside, then it's easy for you to stop the flow of the gas. When you stop the regulator, when you stop the flow of the gas, then you control the fire. And also, if the cylinder is outside, then you spray the cylinder with the water. You cool the temperature of the cylinder. Because when the cylinder is overheated, you know, when there is a fire break, if the gas cylinder is overheated at the end, it will. God forbid. Please, let me start with the question about the bonfire extinguisher. This bonfire extinguisher is a new modern firefighter appliance. And the bonfire extinguisher, it works automatic. When there is a fire break, this bonfire extinguisher is fixed in different nooks and corners of the premise. When there is a fire break, when the fire reaches where the boat is, when the premise is overheated, then the bonfire extinguisher will automatically burst. And it will control the fire automatically. That is the use of bonfire extinguisher. The reason why you don't see this bonfire extinguisher are jacked. You know, we black Africans, we don't spend money. This bonfire extinguisher is very expensive, unlike the cylinder fire extinguisher. And when bonfire extinguisher works one, that's the end. You have to buy another one. But the cylinder fire extinguisher, when you use it today, you can refill it tomorrow, next tomorrow you refill it, and we don't want to spend money. That is why we black Africans are not after the safety of our life. And the doctor is saying, when it is night time, if you lock your door, when you try to sleep, if you lock your doors, don't ever remove the key. The doctor says you know the key and give someone, don't remove the key. Leave the key there. Because when there are emergencies, when there is a fire break, you are not in your normal sense. You cannot dictate where the key is. Leave the key there. In case of fire outbreak, it's easy for you to open the door and vaccinate. Yes. So the questions also Haja is talking about, sometimes when there is a fire outbreak, when we, the firemen, arrive at the scene of the incident, we talk about there is no water. Now why is before Haja? Not now. And now we don't any scene of incident without water. We don't do that place Haja. And there's a reason for that. You know the reason for that is, sometimes we underrate fire. We, the public member, we underrate fire. Sometimes you discover fire break when you don't inform the fire service in time. When you don't inform the fire service in time, the fire will become serious. And when the fire service arrives at the scene of the incident, when the fire is so serious, we just started fighting the fire, the water will finish up. So whenever you discover fire break, don't underrate it. Even if the fire starts with your asset, and you are going out or at your office or inside your theater, when you are conducting theater, you discover fire break setting with your answer, inform the fire service. Just inform the fire service, then you start attacking the fire. If the fire is controlled by you, it is fine. If the fire is going to control, when the fire service arrives at the scene of the then you take over the operation. When you shut down time, you control the fire. And another reason for that is sometimes we black Africans, we are not respecting fire service. Sometimes a fire outbreak, the fire service was being informed, and we are driving to the scene of the incident with our siren, but the motorists are not cooperating. They hear the siren of the fire service, or they don't tell them. But whenever you hear the siren of the fire service, it is an emergency. Please and please, whenever you hear the siren of the fire service, keep me please. It is an emergency. or we arrive on the scene of incident within a short time, we control the fire. And how to use, as Anashi is asking about the fire extinguisher which has inside his car. This fire extinguisher which is inside your car is a first aid firefighting appliance. Whenever that is why we are always enlightening the motorist. If you are driving, if you discover smoke coming out from your bodies, quickly please park. And when you park, don't come out without coming with the fire extinguisher. That's why you are not supposed to kill your fire extinguisher inside your boot. Not inside the boot. The fire extinguisher must be always under your seat. In case of fire outbreak, when you are coming out, this comes out together with the fire extinguisher. And once you park, don't ever open the bonnet directly. When you park, then you take, you are coming out with your fire extinguisher, open the bonnet small inches. Because once you open the bonnet, at that time you are oxygenating the engine. Then the fire will become serious beyond the control you have escaped fire. That fire is only 1 kg. It is only 1 kilogram to control a very small fire. But once you open the bonnet, you oxygenate the engine, then the fire will become serious. But when you come back, bring your fire extinguisher, open the bonnet small inches, squeeze the nozzle of your fire extinguisher within a short and reasonable time to control the fire. And the last is, I was talking about, somebody is asking me about the use of blanket inside the kitchens. You know, when there's a fire outbreak inside the kitchens, we always enlighten the kitchen attendant that if you discover fire outbreak inside the kitchen, the best is you're supposed to have what you call asbestos fire blanket. You're supposed to have asbestos fire blanket inside the kitchen. Any kitchen must have this asbestos fire blanket. Even inside a theater. Even inside a theater, you're supposed to have asbestos fire blanket. This asbestos fire blanket is a special blanket used to control fire at initial stage. You know, this fire blanket is a fireproof. Asbestos fire blanket is a fireproof. When there is a fire, if you open the blanket, you just cover the seat of the fire. At that time, you are suffocating the premises from getting oxygen, and you are also eliminating oxygen. Within a short time, the fire can be controlled. But if you don't have, you can use a cotton towel, as you say. But when you want to use the cotton towel, you have to soak the towel inside the water, then you cover the seat of the fire. Within a short and reasonable time, the fire can be controlled. Please, there's no time I will